So what's up, man? It's everybody East B back with another episode. So big scrubber dub Kendrick Perkins is back in the news. He's back in the headlines for more slanderous attacks, more vicious personal attacks against former teammate Kevin Durant and Kevin Durant's current teammate Kyrie Irving. This is no surprise if you guys have been watching the mainstream media. They have it out for Kyrie Irving. And I suspect it's because 90% of mainstream pundits have this lover boy infatuation with LeBron James. Anybody who goes against LeBron James, whether they beat him in the finals or they decide they don't want to play with him, everything literally has to be interpreted on a negative spectrum. Like literally everything. Kyrie Irving could tweet, "I'm having a nice day outside." They could say he's taking shots at LeBron because he didn't say he had a nice day outside when he was in Cleveland. That's how ridiculous people are getting. So obviously watching the mainstream media, I don't like to give any shows in particular shout out. I think people know what the mainstream shows are. But they went on, TV today and debated Kevin Durant versus LeBron James. This is how I know that the NBA Finals ratings are so bad. They don't even want to talk about that shit. They want to talk about Kevin Durant, who hasn't even played in over a year. Hasn't even played in over a calendar year. They want to talk about that shit. But they said that he's not on LeBron James's level talent-wise. And they basically try to back it up with fallacious logical inconsistencies. They'll say, well, Kevin Durant joined a 73-9 team. But these will be the same pundits that'll tell you the regular season doesn't matter. They'll discredit James Harden's regular season MVPs. They'll discredit Giannis Antetokounmpo's regular season MVPs. And they say, it's not about the regular season. It's about what you can do in the playoffs. So if you start with that premise, you can't come to the conclusion that he joined a 73-9 team, so that discredits him. No. Be consistent. Either the regular season doesn't matter or it does matter. It can't just matter when you feel like it matters. I'm sick of the logical inconsistencies. Because what it does is people watch these shows, impressionable minds watch these shows, and they regurgitate this bullshit. And it's time for people to just think for themselves, honestly. These people get on TV, and it's mostly scrubs that they promote. Kendrick Perkins is probably the only 7-foot center in NBA history that didn't average more than 4 rebounds. Like, dude is a Hall of Fame scrub. Certified scrub. First ballot scrub. But I'm not going to engage in the personal attacks like Kendrick does. I'm going to stick to the facts. Is Kevin Durant on LeBron James's level talent-wise? I think 2 NBA Finals shows that. He averaged 35. 2 Finals MVPs. People say he joined a super stacked team. Here's the problem with these arguments. Because they'll say that and then they'll turn around and discredit the Warriors. They'll say, oh, in 2015, they won because Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were injured. Or they'll say, well, if you put Klay Thompson and Draymond Green on a different team, they may not even be the same players. Or then they'll turn around and say, Steph Curry comes up small. He chokes in the clutch. He chokes in the finals. That doesn't seem like a super team to me. What you're talking about outside of Steph Curry is role players. It's clear to me that the Warriors needed Kevin Durant. They needed Kevin Durant to win championships. The one championship they won without him, people discredit the hell out of it. They lost in 2016 without him. They lost in 2019 when he was injured against the Raptors. They lost 2 championships without him. And they also won 2 championships with him. They have won more than they have won. They've won more with him than without him. Once again, people are using logical inconsistencies and impressionable minds are letting them get away with it. I'm calling out the bullshit. Is Kevin Durant on LeBron James's level talent-wise? Well, he shoots better. His free throw percentage is higher. To me, he's more of a versatile player. He can play in many different styles and systems. I think his handles are a bit better. I don't think his passing is that far behind. And their rebounding is pretty much the same. Kevin Durant gives more effort on defense consistently. Resume-wise, LeBron has him. He also has 4 more years in the league on him. It remains to be seen what Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving accomplish in Brooklyn. I'm even sick of the Kyrie slander. It's clear to me that these people are being paid to say the dumb shit they're saying. There's a code red out. There's a memo being read before these shows start. I don't blame them, though. I just don't hold what scrubs say in high regard. Kendrick Perkins talks like Patrick Star is his next door neighbor from SpongeBob. I don't hold what scrub-a-dub-dubs say in high regard. But it's time for people to think for themselves. LeBron James cannot be the GOAT because the NBA is literally at its most unpopular moment right now, and that matters. Part of being the GOAT, if you want to throw out that conversation, is being able to draw in the most people. You have to be a spectacle. Michael Jordan in his prime was must-see TV. LeBron James in his prime is maybe I'll catch it, or maybe I'll just listen to some pundits talk about it. Once again, the NBA is in trouble. They have a few months to dig themselves out of this hole. Because right now they're trending towards the WNBA and not the NFL, if you know what I mean. I'll be back with some more Everybody Eats B. Peace.